idea for a kid named Keanu?
No.
I know a producer named Keanu. He produced Way Back Down. That's why it came to me. Keanu.
Nice.
But yeah, Kanye West. Donda is amongst us, or almost amongst us. Apparently it's like 2 weeks out though, but he just did a listening party at the.
Yeah.
Is that at the Hollywood Bowl?
Mercedes-Benz
Arena.
ATL.
That's crazy. And he packed that shit out and was 2 hours late. And they say everyone was just sitting there like for 2 hours in a packed out stadium waiting for him. I really feel like he's one of the rare. He's like one of the rare. Oh, that happened to you at St. Pablo? That's funny, bro. Like the life of Pablo, but. Yeah, he's a rare breed that can do that, because other people, motherfuckers, is leaving. Like, if you keep them waiting like that, they're going to leave.
Coyle Ray did that shit. Nigga, you got 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Bro, like, the majority of artists can't do that. It's a tough thing to do, bro. He's really on a different level.
Should have talked about a freestyle.
But yeah, Donda, that was a XSL fire freestyle. But yeah, so Donda, listening party. Bro, I'm hearing good stuff about this. Is this getting y'all more fired up about the album? Because, like, Tori was asking me, I said, you excited about the album? I'm like, I mean, I'm definitely going to listen. I'm excited to listen, but I'm not going in with high expectations. Like, I will very quickly be like, oh, okay, got it. It's this Kanye, and I'm turning it off. If it's fire, I'll just be thrilled.
I'm excited because the people I trust and listen to online, they're saying this is good.
Yeah.
They're saying, like, he actually, like, is not ass, is not Jesus King, is not underwhelming, like, yay. Like, it's actually a good album. But what they're saying is basically, like, a bunch of artists over Kanye production. And, like, he has a little verse and stuff in there, too.
Oh,
but fuck. But like, I don't know, I'm fucking with it though.
If I tap in that shit, he has like the Baby, Lil Baby, Polo G, like everyone on his shit, man.
I know he has Lil Baby on it. He has Travis Scott on it. He has Jay-Z
Travis
on
is on
it.
it. That's cool. So they've mended their relationship.
Yeah, he has Jay-Z on it too.
Jay-Z, yeah, I heard Jay-Z and him amended their relationship too.
I heard that Jay-Z wrote his verse like 2 hours before the. It was some.
I wouldn't be surprised. This nigga Kanye is the guy who like turns his assignment like it's due 11:59 and it's 11:28
still not done.
and he's still going
like working on
shit,
it.
bro.
I'm excited.
Kanye the type, he gonna turn in the assignment like imagine like it's like a Google Doc. And then this nigga's still editing the assignment and shit, changing it. Like, while Kanye never got the shit ready, man. You know how he is. But yeah, they say that the Jay-Z verse, like you said, 2 hours. That makes sense because I heard it didn't sound mixed, but it sounded fire. Like, everyone loved it. You could tell, like, the people that know music could tell, like, it wasn't like a clean mix on it, but they liked it. It was louder, basically. Like, the compression was different. But regardless, I'm just nerding out. But, yeah, everyone's saying good stuff, bro. So I'm excited. And it's cool because I don't want to get off topic and start talking Drake, but it is cool that both of them have albums coming, and we've only heard good things.
Right.
Everyone is saying good things about him. But so which album are y'all more excited for, Donda or Certified Lover Boy? On three, we all going to say it, but give me a second to think. Ryan, you too.
Okay.
Donda or Certified Lover Boy?
Okay.
Is everyone ready? Because let me think. Okay.
That's actually
I got to give respect. I know, I'm going to give respect. But y'all know Kanye is my GOAT.
Yeah, it's
like,
my go-to.
Past the bullshit. It's like Kanye to me is like if like in year 18, like Kobe just like became a complete crazy motherfucker. Like he just started fucking supporting Trump and just doing shit where I'm like, what the fuck? And then he becomes super garbage. Like he can't dribble the ball right anymore, but he swear like that's like what Kanye looks like to me. Kanye was always like the GOAT of music, like loved every fucking album. But then I just started seeing a bunch of bullshit. So my expectations have changed. Yeah. All right, so anyway, sorry. Donda, Certified Lover Boy on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Certified Lover Boy.
Wow. Ryan, what were you going to say? You didn't even do it. Which one were you going to say?
I was going to say Donda.
Donda? You said Donda?
I just feel like I said Certified Lover Boy.
What about you, Tori?
Yeah. Certified Lover Boy.
So all four of us?
Yeah.
So here's my reason why. Because you have to give respect. Drake, I know a lot of times we shit on his album the first week. We'd be like, it's weak, but then we keep hearing it played, and Drake is always like, it's growers. Like, he just grows on the culture, grows on the people, and you'll hear it all year long.
Absolutely.
Kanye has dropped some bullshit several times, and he's disappointed us. Yeah. So it's like, we don't necessarily know what we're going to get. So I got to pay respect to Drizzy in terms of like, fam, first of all, I'm only hearing good things about the album. But you can argue about the things you don't like in certain albums, but it's like he always gives you something new and some shit that like people got no choice but to play. Like I don't know, part of that is the Drake effect, but it's like he always comes creatively with something different and it does super well. Kanye shit, even when it does well, even like the Jesus King shit, I'm like, bro, are these numbers accurate? Like who the fuck is reading this? But I'm also like, well, he did tap in with the Midwest like crazy. Tapped in with all those Bible Belt, basically the whole Bible Belt he ran through and got all them on his side, got all the MAGA people on his side. So I'm looking at it like that. So out of respect, it's got to be Drizzy's album.
For me, at first I was like, Kanye's my GOAT as well. Like, and I'm hearing that he actually dropped a good album. I'll be excited. But after Jesus King, I just stopped having expectations for Kanye. And for me, Drake is still in his prime. So I like to see the continuation of his prime. Like, I'm not trying to see like not the calm washed up, but this guy who's over the hill.
Yeah.
Try to make a comeback. I'd rather see the great in his current time still be great.
Yeah, and bro, from what people have said, he had a conversation with academics, and apparently he was saying like, I'm never like this about albums, but like I'm really excited about this one, and I play it nonstop.
Drake said that?
He said that. Yeah, he said.
That makes me even more excited.
Yeah, and he was saying I never get like this, and everyone around him is saying like not around him, but people that have heard it, industry people that can go unnamed and all that. They're saying like, nah, it seemed like he came with it because when he and academics said the same person that told him that when they heard the Dark Lane demo tapes was like, yeah, this shit's pretty mid. I don't know, maybe I don't know if Drizzy's washed or he just putting out all his like little whatevers, like the old shit that didn't make the album, which is I think what it was. Because then you see him come back with the little 3-piece thing, Scary Hours 2, and I'm like, this nigga's still in shape. He definitely still in shape. So
the one with the Rick Ross, that was amazing.
Pepper Freestyle.
Oh my god, that was such a great song.
Exactly. That's Drake is funny because it's funny when people be like, oh, is Drake falling off? Is the Drake effect not there anymore? But it's like, fam, like how does a guy? It's like in the offseason we're like, yo, is Giannis falling off? He hasn't put up 50 in 2 weeks. Fam, the finals just happened. Like he hasn't had another season to play in.
Yeah.
Drake is like everything he puts out has been a slap. Everything he puts out is done well. But then when he's hasn't put shit out there, like, is Drake falling off? Yeah. Like I guess, like I don't know. Like what do you mean? It depends what you consider falling off. Like not putting something out, sure, but not musically. He hasn't fallen off.
Do you have any more thoughts on Donda? How you guys feel about him always like releasing music late? Like he says, I'm gonna drop it here. He never does. He's always like that, tinkering it. Like we dropped Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
He kept on fixing the album over and over and over and over and over again. How do you feel about that? Or is it like?
I mean, that's just him.
It's really just Kanye things, but I'm just never like excited when he tries to announce a date.
Yandi,
that part, that part is like that's the only part that does seem silly. Like when he's out there posting like albums coming this day, albums coming this day. It's just like, bro, I can't care like that. Like I think that's also part of the reason there's less excitement for Certified Lover Boy because it's like, sure, bro, whatever you tell us, I'm rolling with. But you know, we know it, you know it. The album's not gonna be ready when you say it is. It's not gonna be out when you say it is. Right. And then you're gonna be like, I need 2 more weeks trying to get this thing perfect, bro. The Life of Pablo.
You give yourself the date. Why are you bossing yourself in? We don't have to.
Exactly, bro. And the Life of Pablo, fam, like all the adjustments he made, like I don't know if it was like
you didn't like the album.
I thought it was cool, but it was no.
It wasn't no Dark Twisted Fantasy.
It was no Dark Twisted Fantasy, College Dropout, Late Registration. Yeah. It was a good comeback from Yeezus, and then again, as an artist, I didn't have a problem too much with Yeezus. But if we're just talking sonically, you can't compare it to his previous albums.
Facts.
The Life of Pablo was cool. Can't compare it to his previous albums. Although we did have some joints on there I definitely liked.
But I mean, I do feel because based on like Kanye's physical appearance, and also it does feel because I saw a picture of him and he looked like he got in shape.
He dropped that.
Yeah, and that indicates the mindset is in someplace right. And usually when people are losing weight, and he looks like he's been going to the gym.
I don't want to speculate, but the last time he was getting fat, he got liposuction.
That could be something. I mean,
so he might have doubled up. He might have doubled up. Dr. Miami.
The fact that he cares about his appearance is also a good sign.
That's what I'm saying. He looks like the vintage, like the all red leather jacket. Besides the face mask and stuff.
And we haven't seen him be crazy in the news lately. Right. Other than his divorce, that's really the biggest controversial thing he's done.
I'm excited for it, but honestly, Certified Lover Boy just has me excited because of the vibes of just the ending of summer and then also going into fall. Like Drake does a really good job of making music where you can literally listen to in any setting.
And I look at Drake like LeBron. Like I know we used to shit on him a lot before. We hate on him for different corny stuff. Oh, that one's not recorded. Yeah, it started. Different corny stuff. And then we've hated on him for like, bro, what is this bar right here? What is like? It's got so many chains. They call me Channing Tatum. Who the fuck let that out? Like, who in the camp wouldn't tell him like, no, we need to change that bar, dog? Like, I blame 40. He should have. You know damn well who's engineering the session. Like, fam, let's change that real quick. Like, I know you going, but let's just do something different. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I feel like it's like LeBron. You got to pay respect to someone like when you see consistent success. Never bullshitted us. Never put out songs like Kanye where he literally didn't rap. Scoop da doop da doop da doop.
Oh yeah,
bro. Kanye be putting out some songs where like. It's just here and gone, like the nah, bring the drones in, nah, like what the fuck is that? You're such a fucking hoe, bro. Drake,
but that was a feature though. That's different,
bro. That was a huge ass song. That is not that different. Imagine Drake doing that shit with Lil Pump. That would be a time I said, yeah, Drake played us. Like Drake has done some bullshit. He'll do the accent. He'll come out like a totally different nigga, but he's making art. He's making music. Like. You could tell his focus is like I'm jumping in this lane. I'm gonna do this fucking. He might do some fucking Puerto Rican song. Next thing we know, he's literally in Puerto Rico shooting the shit like
collab album with Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
bro, yeah, fam is crazy, but at least he's always been on the art. He's always been putting shit out and making the culture move. Kanye has bullshitted us. It's like he's like, the GOAT that just be playing with us. Like he's not gonna give us what we want again. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not crossing my fingers for this album.
I don't like the news that he's not rapping on this one.
Huh?
Like
he's rapping, but it's like
snippets.
It's like the features are like a huge part of the song, from what I'm hearing.
I don't like that at all. Like that's not what I want.
I don't want a bunch.
Are you sure? Because like my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was kind of the same way in some songs.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I feel like back then Kanye, like he was different. Like his features were like he's gonna pick the perfect person he thinks for the song. And like Lil Wayne has said it, like, and T-Pain has talked about it too. Lil Wayne has said, bro, Kanye the type of nigga, like he'll really fuck around and write your whole verse. Like he knows exactly what he wants you to do. Like he's gonna let you know, and and Big Sean has said, he'll make you rewrite your shit. Like he'll keep making you rewrite your shit. T-Pain said making Good Life was like the worst fucking process. Not in a bad way. He was just saying like we worked our asses off, bro. Kanye is a crazy motherfucker. Like he's like, the bridge you heard, the life I live when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bro, he was saying that part was originally the hook. We worked on that shit for so long. Then there came points where Kanye was like, hey man, get in there and just scat. Which is just like make noise, whatever, lay a top line down, just keep different melodies, find them. And then he was saying like the drums weren't even there the whole time we were recording it. This was different. It was like a completely different song. So Kanye is crazy. So back then when Dark Twisted Fantasy, when you see those features, everyone came correct. Fire features. Mm-hmm. But this is the same nigga that was making songs with Lil Pump. I know he wasn't on Lil Pump, like it gotta be like this. So I just feel like I might hear some songs where I'm like, yeah, Kanye just went for the bag. Like, let me get Lil Baby on here. Let me get Da Baby. Let me get Meg Thee Stallion on this bitch. Let me not get Tory Lanez because Meg is on here and I got my rock connections. Jay-Z's on here. What do y'all think about them mending their friendship? Tori, should we wait for you?
It's good for hip hop, and it's good, I think, like just for two people who are used to be so close personally and business wise, just to make amends. But I just can't help but to wonder, did his divorce of Kim Kardashian have anything to do with it?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's the first thing I was gonna say. I wonder if there's any correlation between that and we talk about. We're talking about statistics, causation versus correlation. I wonder if there's a correlation between that. I don't know if it's the cause, like he started fucking with him again, but it is interesting the timing of right after, shortly after the divorce, you just see them linked up again. But I'm all here for it, bro. That is dope. I don't want to be like a pocket watcher kind of guy, but is it not kind of crazy that Kanye is like the richest man in rap? Like he has more money than Jay-Z. I didn't believe that is a crazy jump.
That's insane.
That is a crazy jump. Because you remember when he was working on Life of Pablo, we were talking about how he was in debt all this money. Yeah. Again, I was telling people, y'all are very stupid because he's not saying he's in debt like I'm fucking broke. Like, fam, they're building new houses. Like, him and Kim have ran through so many houses. They would build a house, completely have it like modeled a certain way, then be like, nah. Let's switch out. They'd sell it, get another one. Like, over and over and over again. Like they were kind of going crazy. Like Kanye is never broke. He is difference between being in debt as far as business ventures and stuff like that. There's a reason of like liability and stuff like that. If a company can go bankrupt, you're still not bankrupt. How many times has 50 Cent gone bankrupt? He's rich as fuck. People don't know how like money, and I'm not saying I know a lot about money, but you can kind of infer like, bro, do you know about Yeezys? Like Kanye's not broke, fam. Like
doesn't he own like 100% of it or something, right? Of that brand?
I think it was like a huge portion.
I know he owns like Adidas. A huge portion.
Like I think way more than Nike was willing to give.
And that was the problem. Nike was like, "Come make your shoe." I can get royalties like that.
I can give you a little aside. So, bankruptcy, you can file an LLC, right? But the LLC actually acts as if it's its own entity or like its own person. Mm-hmm. So when you go bankrupt and you have an LLC and you have everything attached to that LLC, you're not really bankrupt. Exactly. Your company's bankrupt. Oh, okay. So that's how like Trump can be bankrupt 8, 7, 9, all these different times, but nobody come touch him because he's putting it through a business name. So they don't come arrest the business because you can't. It's intangible, but it acts as if it's its own person. So
that's exactly it. And I've recently been like researching like LLCs and forming one shit like that. And that's one of the major things of like, now your money isn't directly tied to you. Things that happen, that's part of the liability aspect of it too. I think it also has to do with like employees and shit like that. But regardless, yeah, bro, he was never broke. But it is kind of crazy that he has more money than Jay-Z. Jay-Z got just sold Tidal. He owns half of Duce. That's worth over a beat. He said
Rock
that in the song. Rock Nation, obviously. Like bro, that is just very impressive, man. Like that's one thing.
And he sold Tidal for like a really, really big chunk of it, right?
Do you think that's why Jay-Z started fucking with Ye again? Maybe. Put that respect on his. I'm just playing.
Nah, y'all said it was because the divorce.
Like, bro, nigga, respect me, like, man.
And we all
sorry,
know.
Big homie.
He hitting up Ye like, hey man, let's get on some business plots together, bro. Come on, big bro. I'm trying to get where you at.
I told y'all Kim Kardashian is a witch.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. That's kind of odd to me how they exclusively only date black men, celebrity black men, entertainer black men.
Well, Courtney's dating.
That's true with a lot of celebrities, though. It's kind of hard to find just like someone who's kind of regular, like.
I know, but the whole family who be doing that, and like.
And then when they start fucking with him, the dude starts fucking up in whatever career he's doing. Ooh, and then the second they leave, it's like they're okay. Like,
look at James Harden. James Harden had an MVP season. He won the MVP right after he broke up with.
And the year before, he was runner up for MVP.
Devin Booker was looking good though. He only had one bad game, and you know what they say in that game 3 where he was ass. They say he had a hamstring injury, and he almost wasn't going to suit up. They just don't say. They don't talk about shit during the playoffs. They don't want no one knowing.
Who was he messing with?
Kendall
Jenner.
Yeah, Ben Simmons. He never recovered from Kendall, bro. Like, there's reports that like that's actually getting to his head.
Is he good at basketball?
Ben Simmons?
Define good.
Like I'm saying, like he never recovered. It's like, what is he recovering from?
I mean, he was a former All-NBA All-Star. Former All-Star.
But his head is, I don't know, man.
He's mentally weak.
Yeah, it's
damn.
For now.
I mean, honestly, like he doesn't shoot threes. And then all his coaches like, oh, Ben can shoot threes a little bit. Like, he's not that great, but he can shoot them. And it's like, oh, but he refused to shoot them because like he's not confident. Like, oh, so he's mentally weak then.
All right, so maybe it's a Kardashian curse, bro. If Kanye drops the album, if he drops the album and it's fire, doesn't disappoint, I might tie back to the Kardashian curse. I might think there's some merit to that.
I got an agenda to push, man. My gut was only held back by Kim K and that fat ass.
I'm fucking dead.
That one threw me off,
bro. I was, but I started making sense. I get what you mean.
I get you, though.
All right, well, Donda's coming out soon, man. I'll be thrilled if it's fire, but I'm not. I think
next month.
When?
Yeah, bro.
3 months from now?
I mean, it doesn't mean anything. Yonde's supposed to come out 2019.
It's still coming, bro.
Yeah, that's right. He like had a tweet about it, right?
Yeah,
yeah. So I'm
totally forgot. That's what he's thinking.
That's crazy.
What if Drake dropped his shit the same day as Kanye?
I was literally thinking that. I was like,
you think Drake is timing his shit? And what do you think he's trying to time it by? Do I want to be right before Ye, right after Ye, or on Ye, or just wait?
What if it's like I'm the best now? Like I'm the, like, you know, he's trying to do that competitive wise, or just kind of.
And he will body Kanye.
You think so?
I'm gonna just say I will guess
know, man.
He's gonna body Kanye
Drake's
numbers wise.
Commercial wise, especially right now, Drake's a different level.
Listen, man, Kanye's Kanye, bro. Like.
Okay, wait. If they both drop on the same day, Drake's doing numbers.
Yeah,
Drake.
Yeah, he's like the commercial.
I agree with you guys. I think Drake does more, but by how much volume? Like, do you think it's gonna be an impactful volume, or
a significant amount of points? Like he lapped the field.
I think it'll be significant. I wouldn't say as far as I don't think he's gonna completely smoke him, but I feel like if they went head to head, Drake is for sure getting
comment section.
What if Kanye? You know, fuck it. Let's get some speculation. Kanye waiting on Drake. He trying to see what the waters is because he don't want to get bodied by Drake, and he know Drake is always gonna come for his head.
You know what? I don't even know if this is a good comparison. Like, can we really compare Drake and Kanye at this point in their careers?
Yeah, well, I don't think we can.
We're comparing the legacy.
But they have history though, so I guess that's kind of way to tie it in.
I mean that's like off the court. You know what I'm saying? Drama, but like comparing their releases, like. Drake has just he's been bodying shit for the past 10, 12 years. Kanye has been very inconsistent. Yeah, even though they both have very high stature in the rap game of who they are, it's kind of like comparing a fading Michael Jordan to the upcoming Kobe. But I'm saying or LeBron if you want to keep the Drake and LeBron comparison. So it's like we don't know what we're gonna get from this nigga. We hope it's good. Yeah. We're just hearing speculation. He's still coming out doing has his antics and shit. We're just praying that this shit's good.
Yeah,
you know. Basically. So it's like, do I hold him to the same standard as a guy I know has been killing shit?
That's a great point.
It's a slaughter. Yeah. We know that.
And that's why we're all more excited for Certified Lover Boy than Donda. Because we know he's going to deliver. Besides Scorpion, he delivers every time he drops something.
Exactly. But even Scorpion, bro, there were some joints on there. I wasn't a huge Scorpion guy.
No, there was definitely some.
But we had a lot. I just put the switch.
Blue Tin and all that.
Bro, there was a lot though. Kiki, do you love?
That was huge too.
That shit was, bro. That's the thing. You'll see a whole project and be like, man, this shit is mid. And then next thing you know, when you look at it, you're like, yo, he does have 5 charted big ass songs out there. He's just it's Drake, bro. It's the Drake effect,
and he appeals to way more audience.
Commercial wise, he's just different.
Dude, Drake is like LeBron to me, really. Same in the corniness at times, but then in just like LeBron, so many people, especially if you're a Michael or Kobe fan, there's so many things characteristics that we saw that we didn't like, or we just didn't. We thought, oh, he don't have it. He's not them. He doesn't have that killer to him. He doesn't have this. He's not the late game closer. Yeah. But at the same time, can you argue with the track record? And I feel like part of the problem is people don't respect hooping. Mm-hmm. They don't respect bro, go back and watch some of those games. And like I said, I don't have confidence in the nigga when he has the balls a lot of times. But when you look at his track record, bro, if you were at the game, you'd be like, God damn, this man's unstoppable. 50-point games. He's had 3 50-point games in the final series before. The man's crazy, bro. Crazy. So if you go back and watch the game film, what can you really say if you really love the game? Same thing with music. Drake is like, fuck, man. Like he's had album, and none of them flop. Things you might not like, but the shit always grow. And he said that shit in one of his Scary Hours bars.
And Drake, every year, he has something coming out. Like, every year, it's always, like, that one song where it's, like, it impacts the charts, you know? Like, he always has that one song every year that kind of sets the trend for really, like, the season. Like, you think about it, careers are made off Drake's songs.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. Like, the Shiggy show, what's the name?
Hey, but he did sell a lot of copies for Drake, though. After he did that dance, he needed a check.
I mean, careers were made. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's the power of Drake. But at the end of the day, like, Drake, Kanye West, probably the two strongest name in that industry, really. It's going to be exciting to see. It's an exciting time.
I think Kanye's name is really falling off, man.
Who would you, so, okay, so let's replace Kanye West then. Who's
number 2?
Who's there with Drake?
Nobody.
So Drake's
hip hop wise,
Drake's.
I mean, it's technically
Lil Baby.
Meg.
No,
technically
Meg.
Commercial wise, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
What about Nicki Minaj?
Wait, but let's think
she
about
used
that.
to be, but like she hasn't really dropped anything in a minute.
Okay, and Nicki has had album classic, print. These songs that are like
Pink
literal,
Friday,
like
right.
they're classics. They're what did you say?
No, I was saying the
Pink Friday.
album, yeah.
There's like album after album. She's delivered. She has a crazy rabid fan base. They're diehards, love her music. But if you really look at the numbers, we have to say one of the best artists of our generation right now is Meg Thee Stallion.
Really?
Commercial wise, yeah.
Is she really that?
But it's interesting how music is not the main focal point anymore. If it's catchy for the week, it's cool. But are we talking? Yeah, exactly. But are we talking classic projects? Because look at Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City. He didn't win a Grammy for that shit.
Lost
Meg is
to
winning
Macklemore.
Grammys. Meg is winning Grammy. Like, think about how shit is ran up. Like, what are we really looking at nowadays? It's like the MVP of the league is just like the nigga everyone likes. Like fucking Zaza Pachulia, everyone loves him. Oh, that's a diss. That's too far. I just compared to Zaza.
Who you compared?
Like Jokic.
Who's someone that people like? That's like flat. Jamal Murray. He was so dope in the bubble, and now we're like, yeah, Jamal Murray for sure MVP. Shooing like we getting award after award. Like
that's how Derrick Rose won.
Man, where's
Dirty.
Kendrick, man?
Bro, how that one die again?
Who the
because
fuck
that
said
one's on
that?
2 batteries.
Hmm?
The other battery was on 2 batteries.
Oh, so that one's done.